Imagine spending $17 million on shoes you can't even walk in, or buying a bag made of trash for $150,000. One of these items is completely fake, and it tricked the whole internet. Can you guess which one? Hey everyone! Today we're looking at 10 everyday things that cost more money than most houses. Some rich people bought these, some nobody wanted, and one doesn't even exist. Watch until the end because I'm going to tell you which one fooled everyone. Number 1. Aurora Diamante Fountain Pen. You know how you write with a pen at school? Well, there's a pen in Italy called the Aurora Diamante that costs $1.5 million. This isn't a normal pen, it's made of shiny platinum with almost 2,000 real diamonds stuck all over it. The diamonds sparkle like stars and they're worth more than 30 carats. The company started way back in 1919, right after World War I ended. It takes 2 whole years just to make one pen because workers have to glue each tiny diamond on by hand using special tools and magnifying glasses. They only make one of these pens every single year. The pen's nib, which is the metal tip that touches the paper, is made from 18-karat gold. Nobody knows who actually bought it. The pen company keeps it a big secret. Number 2. Passion Diamond Shoes. In Dubai, 2 jewelry companies made the most expensive shoes in the whole world. They're called the Passion Diamond Shoes and they cost $17 million. The 2 companies that worked together were Jada Dubai and Passion Jewelers, and they unveiled these shoes at the Burj Al Arab Hotel, which is the only 7-star hotel on Earth. These high heels are made of gold with 236 diamonds on each shoe. The biggest diamonds are 15 carats each. That's huge for a diamond. It took 9 months to make these shoes. That's the same time it takes for a baby to grow inside their mom's belly. The shoes have golden patent leather and even the bottom has real gold writing. But guess what? After 7 whole years, nobody has bought these shoes. They launched them at a super fancy hotel in Dubai with 50 rich people invited, but still, nobody wanted to pay $17 million. They just sit there in a display case waiting. Number 3. Focal Utopia by Billionaire headphones. A French company called Focal made headphones that cost $120,000. That's enough money to buy a really nice sports car. These headphones, called the Utopia by Billionaire, are covered in 18-karat gold and have 6.5 carats of diamonds stuck on them. They sparkle in the light like a disco ball. 2 jewelry makers, a dad named Philippe and his son Mathieu, spent over a year making just 8 pairs. Each one has special symbols on it made out of gold, representing the past, present, and future. But do these sound better than your $20 headphones from the store? The answer is yes. They actually do sound amazing. These can play sounds so high that only dogs can hear them and sounds so low you feel them rumble in your chest. Most of them are sold out or discontinued now, which means you probably can't buy them anymore even if you had the money. Number 4. Hang Feng Gold Toilet. In Hong Kong, a jewelry store owner named Lam Sai Wing made a toilet out of solid gold. And not just the toilet, but the sink, the mirror, the paper holder, even the wall tiles. Everything was real 24-karat gold. The whole bathroom cost $5 million and used 4,000 pounds of gold. That's as heavy as a small car. Why would he do this? A long time ago, a famous man named Lenin said when his country got rich, they should make public bathrooms out of gold to show that gold was being wasted. Lenin didn't like rich people, which makes this story super weird. Here's a rich jewelry man making an expensive gold bathroom to honor a guy who hated rich people. People from all over the world came to see it. They had to wear plastic bags on their shoes so they wouldn't scratch the gold floor. But here's the mystery. When gold prices went way up, the company melted down some of the gold because they desperately needed money. Then the whole company went bankrupt and closed forever. Number 5. Trek Butterfly Madone. In 2009, artist Damien Hirst made a bike for Lance Armstrong covered in hundreds of real butterfly wings. Lance actually rode this bike during the last day of the Tour de France in Paris. Someone paid $500,000 for it at auction. But this bike has serious problems. Animal rights groups like PETA were super mad because hundreds of butterflies had to die. And Lance Armstrong later got caught cheating in all his races. So now this super expensive bike is famous for 2 terrible reasons: dead butterflies and a lying cheater. By the way, if you're enjoying these crazy expensive items so far, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss more wild videos like this. Now let's keep going. Number 6. Jewel Royale Chess Set. There's supposedly a chess set called the Jewel Royale that costs $9.8 million. The pieces are supposed to be made of solid gold, platinum, and white gold with almost 1,000 precious stones. But here's the shocking truth. This might not even be real. The company only ever showed one piece, just the king. Where are the other 31 pieces? Nobody knows. Some experts think the whole thing is just a big advertisement trick. Number 7. Louis Vuitton Urban Satchel. Remember at the beginning when I said one of these items is completely fake? This is it. There's supposedly a Louis Vuitton backpack called the Urban Satchel that costs $150,000. It looks like someone glued cigarette boxes, plastic bottles, coffee cups, chewing gum wrappers, Band-Aids, and tea bags all over an old purse. Pure trash stuck on a bag. The fake story said famous rich people like Ashley Olsen and Victoria Beckham were fighting over who could buy it first. But here's the real truth. An artist made this as a joke. Around 2007, someone wanted to make fun of rich people who buy crazy expensive ugly things, so they took an old purse from their closet, glued trash all over it, took pictures, and said it was real. They even spelled Louis Vuitton wrong in the pictures. They wrote Louis Vuitton instead. But the joke worked too well. The fake pictures spread all over the internet like wildfire, and thousands of websites and blogs wrote serious articles about it, thinking it was a real product. Number 8. Acqua di Cristallo Tributo a Modigliani. Someone paid $60,000 for one bottle of water. In Mexico City in 2010, designer Fernando Altamirano made a special water bottle covered in 24-karat gold. The bottle looks like a famous Italian artist's sculpture. What makes the water special? They mixed spring water from France and Fiji with glacier water from Iceland. And they put 5 milligrams of 23-karat gold dust floating in the water. Someone bought this at auction and all $60,000 went to charity to help fight global warming. Number 9. Amor Amor by I Love Dogs. There's a dog collar called Amor Amor that costs $3.2 million. This collar has over 1,600 diamonds totaling 52 carats set in platinum and 18-karat white gold on crocodile leather. The middle diamond is 7 carats by itself. Each collar takes 12 whole weeks to make. But has any dog actually worn this? Probably not. It likely just sits in a fancy glass display case. What if your dog jumped in mud? What if it fell off at the park? Too scary. Number 10. Billionaire Couture Umbrella. Finally, there's an umbrella that costs $50,000. This umbrella is completely covered in real crocodile leather that's been treated to be waterproof and shiny black. Here's the hilarious irony. This umbrella protects you from water, but you would never actually let it touch real rain because it's way too expensive. It's like buying the fanciest bicycle and never riding it. The whole point of an umbrella is to get wet in storms, but this one would just sit on a shelf looking pretty. So we saw a diamond pen, $17 million shoes nobody wanted, gold headphones, a golden toilet that disappeared, a butterfly bike ridden by a cheater, a chess set that might not exist, a trash bag purse that was completely fake, water with gold dust, a $1 million dog collar, and an umbrella too fancy to use. Which one would you buy if you had all the money in the world? Comment below and let me know. If you thought this was crazy, smash that like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching.